Welcome to my channel Osmosis. Today we will learn a poem, Fog, which is written by an American poet, Carl Sandburg. We have already completed another poem, Animals, which is written by another American poet, that is Walt Whitman. There is a similarity between these two poems. Both are written in free verse. There is no rhyming scheme. Here, before going to start, I would like to tell you something about the poet Carl Sandburg. He is an American poet, belongs to Chicago, Illinois. He won many Pulitzer Prizes, 3 Pulitzer Prizes he won for literature. And he had great fascination for cats like every American does. Here in this poem, he compares fog with cat. And this is in a very short poem, he eloquently describes how the cat is like. In this very short poem, the poet compares the fog with a cat. And here, this is a metaphor, a special device used in poetry. And this is also known as personification because the inanimate object is compared to an animate object, cat. So let us start the poem, Fog. The fog comes on little cat feet. It sits looking over the harbor and city on silent haunches and then moves on. Fog is also known as mist, as we have already read in the other chapter, Kurg, misty weather we have read. Mist, fog, hazy, hedge, these all are synonymous words. So fog are tiny water droplets that are found in the atmosphere mostly in the winter season. It spread over the atmosphere for some time and then moves away silently when the sun appears in the sky. The fog comes on little cat feet. So here the poet compares the fog with the cat, and how the cat comes, it is compared to how fog appears. And as we have as we know that cat, tiger are soft padded animals, and then when they comes they don't make a noise. Similarly, when the fog comes, it doesn't make any disturbance to anyone. It sits looking over harbor and city. For the fog used to spread over the harbor, and the poet is watching the fog from a harbor of Chicago, and that is why he has mentioned that the fog is spreading over the harbor and the city. As he has used the word harbor, harbor is a place where the ship used to take shelter. From there, the ship used to go and come back. So here, as the poet has used the word harbor, I want to tell you one thing. Using a navigational radar, a pilot of aircraft and ship can penetrate the blinding rain. Rain is not a navigational problem as fog is. A radar cannot penetrate fog. So fog is like a nightmare for them. They are very much afraid. Many accidents take place. It is spreading over the harbor and the whole city of Chicago. This typical scene is Chicago town here. On silent haunches and then moves on. Haunches means sitting with knees bent. So as the cat, you have noticed how they used to sit. Similarly, the fog is as if it is sitting over the harbor and it will move away silently. You can even compare the fog with some of the indecision in our life. For some time we used to face many problems, many indecision in our life take place, but gradually it disappears. We used to solve all these problems of life. This difficult situation doesn't last long. We again come to our This difficult situation doesn't last long. We again come back to our normalcy and we regain our consciousness. So with that, we have ended the poem. I have given the summary of the poem along with question answers. Please go through it, and thank you. Please subscribe for more videos. Go through the summary of the poem. It is also known as critical appreciation. For understanding of the poem, it is very necessary to read the critical appreciation or the summary. Here are the question answers of the chapter. Please take a screenshot. Thank